Hi, I'm Chris Steyerwalt, and it's time for Power Play. And when it comes to power plays in Washington, D.C. these days, the biggest one of all is around the president's temporary amnesty for illegal immigrants. As many as 5 million of them that he's granted, and Republicans are very much crossways over how to respond. And when we talk about the issue, we often find ourselves talking about Jeff Sessions. He is a senator from the Yellowhammer state of Alabama, and he has been one of the staunchest foes of the president's on this issue. Senator, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, you have had some tart words about the House plan that has been circulated that says that there is a two-step process by which there would be a fund the government until the end of September, except for the Department of Homeland Security, which would be done in a 3-month plan to fight about that later after reinforcements arrive in the Senate. What's wrong with that plan?
Well, it's got possibilities. The most important thing, though, I think, is for the Republican House to state its position clearly and put legislation in that funds the government of the United States, but simply uses its congressional power to not fund things it does not favor, and that would be this amnesty. We just learned today, Chris, that they're buying a new building just across the river in Crystal City. It's going to house, they're going to hire 1,000 new people to process this amnesty applications. And it's not just, we're not going to deport you. They're going to give people photo IDs, a Social Security number, and the right to participate in Social Security and Medicare and other benefits. So this is a huge matter. Congress has rejected it, and it shouldn't fund it.
If the president gets a spending plan that doesn't include funding for the Department of Homeland Security and vetoes it, you'd have a government shutdown, wouldn't you?
Well, we'll see what would happen. I'm certainly willing to work with the House and the leadership in the Congress to see how we can work through this, but I don't think that's necessarily would happen at all. What we need, if the Senate, the Democratic Senate, rejects the House language, takes it out, then we'll move on to next year. There's no need to shut the government down now. But the fundamental thing is that we need to be on record clearly as rejecting it because, Chris, it's a violation of the Constitution. This goes beyond any discretionary power that this president has, as he's admitted a number of times. And it really, Congress cannot allow its power of the purse to be so eroded.
And the House needs to ring the bell hard one time, is your point, before going to the two-step plan. Got to ring the bell hard one time and see what the Democratic Senate does.
Well, that's one way to say it, yes.
Okay. Now, I want to know more about these 1,000 people in Crystal City processing temporary amnesty and work document things. We will definitely follow up on that. Is there anything that can be done on a line-item basis or something like that to block those actions?
Absolutely, and that's what I would hope that we would do. Some people have said all they're going to do is not prosecute people, so it really is not costing any money. But it goes far beyond that, as I just indicated, and now they're talking about it's on their website, and it lays out that they're going to be hiring 1,000 people and creating a whole new building, purchasing or renting a building for that purpose. It's a huge operation, and Congress is not obligated to give the president everything he wants and every bill he asks for. It just goes beyond, in my thinking, common sense. So let's do the right thing. Let's move forward and have legislation that does what I think the American people expect a Republican Congress to do.
And last thing on this topic, Ted Cruz has a plan to basically do a blockade on non-national security appointments from the president, that when the new Republican Senate takes over, that a line in the sand is drawn, that as long as the temporary amnesty and work permits are in place, that no presidential appointments outside of core national security functions will be approved. How do you feel about that plan?
Look, Senator Cruz is raising a valid power of Congress. we are in this position, Chris. People have to know this because the president violated the law. He did things that he is not authorized to do. People illegally in the country are not allowed to work. They're not allowed to be hired. And he's just massively violating that law. So what does Congress do? It has to analyze its own powers and use its just powers, the power of the purse, or you could consider using the power of appointments and confirmation. So there are things that Congress can legitimately do and should perhaps as we go forward.
Last question. Which college football team will be national champions?
Alabama.
I saved the easiest one for you for last. Senator, we thank you for making time for us. Have a great day.
Thank you. Roll Tide.
And thank you, Internet, for making time for us. We hope you had a good time, and we'll see you back for another installment of Power Play real soon.